Hey family, just want to do a really quick message for you guys. Happy Friday, and wanted to talk about this concept about saboteur energy and also what they call cording. And so both of these things are something that's very familiar in the bioenergetic fields in regards to the body code mainly. So for those of you guys who are not familiar, I'm an emotion code practitioner, and there's the emotion code and there's the body code. The emotion code is kind of works in 1/6 of the spectrum of the body code. The body code's way more advanced. It's kind of like the whole system, skeletons, circuits, toxicity, energies. Toxins. You name it. Anything that's wrong with the body code can go in there, dissect it, and find out what's the emotional or energetic imbalance. So I wanted to share with you guys something that perhaps maybe you're in a relationship or you're in a new business venture and you're seeing things not come your way. And so I want to talk specifically to you because there may be something that is holding you back beyond your scope of thinking. And so what my mentor taught me is says, what you don't know will hurt you, or the book that you don't read cannot help you. And it made me think. I was like, so many things that I didn't understand in my life is because I didn't read the book, The Emotion Code, or I didn't look into the body code. Now, what's really interesting is we've been working with some great body code clients. I won't mention their names just for privacy purposes, but I do want to tell you kind of similar. I want to start off with kind of telling you what these two energies do. And they're all kind of low frequency, which obviously you want to attract high frequency things in life. But these things add lower frequencies to yourself. One of them is called a saboteur energy, which basically means that there is a weapon. If someone has ill feelings about you, did you know that you can actually they can actually send a weapon to you, whether it's a rope, a bullet? It's very, very metaphorical, something that, it means something to you or to them. And it could be like I said, a knife, a rope, a bullet, different things like that. And what I can do as an emotion code practitioner is I can muscle test exactly what it is, even when it came from, what's their name, or if it's a male or female, when it was given to you, just different things like that, where it's located in the body. You name it, your body knows where it is. In fact, I just met with a lady who found out that not her ex-husband left a knife saboteur energy in her. I was asking where it was. It was in the chest area, but she was starting to have chest pains from time to time, which I researched the body code. It said that these energies may leave sort of make you feel uncomfortable, and it may mess with the tissue. And she was feeling that. And it's kind of holding her back from newer relationships. Would you sit down with someone at a table if you had a knife, if she had a knife stuck in her heart area? You'd be like, excuse me, you may want to, I don't know how to say this, waiter, can I, so you basically wouldn't want to stay there for too long because that would be very weird, awkward. But she doesn't know she has a knife there, but it's something that's preventing her from moving forward. And so she had that. It was literally a couple minutes ago where we just released it. And she just told me afterwards, she says, I've been having chest pain. And I told my mother about it, and I don't know why I have it. Just kind of comes and goes. So she related to that. And then another person that I work with, she has a lot of, she's very hard on herself in regards to her body image. Anything from her neck below, she has some sort of, body image. And what happens is that I said that there was a rope that I found. So I'm like, it wasn't a bullet. It wasn't a knife. I'm like, it was a rope. And she said, and I said, where was it? I started trying to locate it. Guess where it was? It was around her neck. Not surprising. That's where it usually would be. Interesting enough, she told me, she says, I don't like anything around my neck. I don't like my partner touching my neck. I don't like necklaces around my neck. It's like a very sensitive area. Well, there the rope was. And so, but again, that's something that, would you go into a relationship with a rope around your neck? No. Would you like to look at yourself in the mirror when you have a rope around your neck? No. So again, it's just these self-sabotaging things. And then I asked, did someone else give you this rope? Here's interesting. No. The way that you can give yourself a weapon is self-abuse. Self-abuse is a big one. Also, I work with a lady who's very successful in business, and she was having kind of a breakup with someone in their company. It's just like business, all relationships. And it's interesting that this other person who kind of has ill feelings towards her put a knife inside of her. And then it's interesting that we were talking about it, and she was saying, I haven't really talked to her in a while. Well, I did kind of an outreach to her, and it just kind of like showed up all of a sudden. Where we were trying to keep in contact, but it was more me trying to reach out to her. And it was around that time that they even had more ill feelings towards her. And guess what? A knife showed up. And that prevents her from moving forward in different areas of her life. And so that I just want to tell you about these energetic weapons, that they're real, that people who have very ill feelings towards you. How many of you guys have actually, when you're on a bus or you're in a car or you're in an airport, that you stare at someone and then all of a sudden they look back at you? There's a reason for that. They can feel, their body can feel that someone's looking at them. It's their subconscious tells them. So that's why they go, well, is someone looking at me? And so again, it's people can feel other people's energies. I believe in also children who are very empathic. I think all of us who are kids, there's a thing called absorbed emotions, where you can absorb emotions from your mom and dad. Anyway, the last thing I want to tell you guys is this thing about cording. Sometimes when you're in a relationship, you create this cord. Either you create it or the partner creates it. And if it gets unhealthy, it goes from the heart and it goes to the brain, sexual organs, or it goes to the gut. And some of you guys right now who are talking to me going like, man, I just can't find the right relationship, or it just doesn't work out. You have a cord connected with somebody. I mean, would you go to dinner with someone and there's this cord that's stuck in your gut and it's connected to this other person's gut really far away? Someone will be like, hey, I think you have some emotional baggage going on or something, because I don't know who this cord is connected to. Are you not over that relationship? That's basically what you're subconsciously portraying, is that I'm not completely disconnected. Like your body basically hasn't buried the hatchet yet with that person. So there's two things we could do. We could either move it up to your heart or move it down, or we can completely disconnect the cord. So that way you can just move on. And you'll notice that the energy between you and that person either gets better if it was moved heart to heart, and you're like, wow, it's like for some reason they're contacting me back more and we have better feelings about each other. Or I disconnected it and you're like, that person doesn't call me for some reason anymore. I don't know why, blah, blah, blah. It's because we disconnected that energy cord that was holding you back from a new relationship. So I just wanted to show you that I got those two things, saboteur energy and cording. Hopefully someone said, you know what, I might have a saboteur energy, or hey, you know what, I think I might have a cording. I think we all do. And it's very, very common to have those, because in relationships, we just build those things, or we have ill feelings towards people or people towards us. And but the problem is we don't know that they're leaving something with us, or we're still attached to them in some way. So I hope I bless someone's life with this information, because I'm doing more and more research about the body code, and I want you guys to be informed as my friends. So again, this is Emmanuel. Feel free to comment below just your thoughts about this. We'd love to hear back from you. And this is going to be in our YouTube channel, so subscribe below if you saw us on YouTube. And love you guys. I always end my videos like this. If the world has a false notion that if I'll take care of you if you take care of me. But the reality is, if we take care of ourselves, then we can take care of others. And so if we take care of ourselves, then we can change our home, we can change our city, and we can change the world. So with that, everyone have a great weekend, and hopefully you enjoy this message. Take care.